Tim Legler. And we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So glad you could join us here in Atlanta, the home of the Hawks. And, of course, Trae Young. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now, here's Neesmith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Mathurin attacking, and he comes up with the deuce. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he should have made it.
Pass to Siakam. Johnson with the rebound.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
To the inside. To the middle. Fades away. Out to Doncic. Johnson outside. Down low. Leonard. On the wing, Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Nobody near Leonard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Rejection.
Well, it's early on in this run. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Doncic outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5 now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Stolen by Jackson. Siakam looking around. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And a beautiful finish by Doncic. 7 points in the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a shot defenses are going to let fears take. So the rookie making those will be a benefit.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Guys?
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Wide open look here for Fears. Drills it from outside. Fears has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta. Here's Halliburton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Back to Doncic. Here's Newell. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Back to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. And they'll get another chance. Toppin, no one around him. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
McConnell, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Johnson outside. Hawks passing it around. Inside. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Toppin. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Fears. No good from outside. Pacers trailed by 8. Here's Walker. He's guarded by Johnson. Walker's shot is off. Now Fears. Toppin pulls it in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Siakam has it in the corner. And here's Walker. Nothing on the board. Siakam on the foul.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Pass to Fears. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Uncovered. And that one, good. And now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Newell can't get it to go. Outside Mathurin. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 10 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the three. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. Back to Mathurin. Screen by Siakam. Clock at 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
And Indiana making a change here. No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Mathurin. Big shot on the way. Rebound by the Hawks.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Njai. Here's Hood-Schifino. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half. They were just really wobbling here coming towards the break.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Halliburton for 3. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And when Tyrese Haliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
For the lead. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's Doncic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Tough make by Doncic. His unique mix of muscle and touch makes him hard to guard.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. Haliburton looking around. Takes the 13-footer. Intercepted. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got 8 points.
So he just finds a teammate.
Haliburton inside the three-point line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Pass to Hood Schifino. Johnson a wide open look. And again Atlanta with the triple.
He typically does most of his scoring in the mid-range or at the rim, but Johnson's showing you right there he does have that kind of range to rely on as well.
Driving to the basket. Got that one up quick. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Newell. To the paint. And here's Haliburton. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pacers trailed by 9. Pass to Haliburton. Back to Mathurin. Hands it from downtown. Mathurin's got his second basket.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Newell, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On defense, Atlanta. Pass to Nesmith. Good on the triple. Nesmith has got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now Fears. Nesmith covering. On the clock. Fears' shot is off.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks. Oh, wow, that is difficult. He goes with the finger roll. What a finish.
pass to Newell. Toppin with the steal. Here's Mathurin. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
Pass to Nesmith. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect. And I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hits it from three-point range. 9 points for Jeremiah Fears.
I really like how confident Fears is, wasting no time answering with a 3 of his own.
Here's Nembhard. Atlanta with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Chị không được cái bia cả đấy. Lấy được, cả ngon cả.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 5.
51.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Hood, Schifino. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Hood, Schifino's at the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. For 3, Siakam. He can't get it to go. Atlanta with the ball. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court.
And a reason Siakam was named the NBA's most improved player back in 2019. Defense. I mean, great at anticipation on that steal. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Buries it down low. 14 points for Siakam.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Johnson with the rebound. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Fear. To the left wing. Good. Schifino. Shot is off. Pacers trailed by 8. Here's Nesmith. Can't hit that one.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
The three from Johnson drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
The Hawks leading by 11 on the Wayne Johnson. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Jackson.
So he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Siakam. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Doncic outside. Here's Johnson. Johnson double team.
That 6'8", they gotta be playing.
5 to shoot. Jacks up a three. The three goes down.
And we're playing about
Bad
as much
break right there,
defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Hawks ready to change here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. They can burn some clock if they want to.
Square and charm.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Leonard with the steal.
I mean, really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Pacers trailed by 12. .131 left to play in the final quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
On the wing, Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Doncic!
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Atlanta.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Johnson.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
Team seconds. At the line for the bases.
And the first one drives.
Team shot.
Both good from the line that time. And it's the Hawks ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jackson with the rebound. Here's Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Not that time. It won't go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
The shot misses. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton throws it down. What an assist!
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business.
GG's, bro.